This is how we are going to do this debate. It will be organized in 5 stages. Stage number 1, each group will come, present their motion, and introduce the members of their own group, and then the other will do the same. That's part number 1. Part number 2, each group will come and present their argument. So they will come one after the other, they present all their arguments, and then the other group will also come and do the same. That's part number 2. Part number 3 is called the rebuttal time, which means whatever is presented by the other group, the group will come and try to crush those points. And then the other group will also come and do the same. The part number 4 is questioning time. One group will come and ask questions to the other group, and then they come and try and answer all those questions. The last part is a closing summary. The leader of each of the groups will come and present a summary of all their points in the rebuttal. The other group will also do the same. So I advise each and every group here to take notes, write questions for the other groups. Take notes, those notes will help you during the rebuttal time. So I'll invite the first group. Who's the leader? So Maureen will come here, introduce the group, introduce the motion.
Good afternoon, everyone, and prospective judges. My name is Maureen, and in my group we have Wesley, Kwame, Chantel, and Rigor. I'm going to support the motion that says young people learn from their family than from school. My point of view is emotional support comes from family interaction. At our home, our parents, they teach us empathy, kindness, and self-control. We were not grown up in schools. We were grown up with our families. They're the ones that, since we were young, they were the ones that were advising us to do the right things and always doing it. As I'm going to leave the floor for the next person. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Agustin Milton, and me and my group we are here to defend that we should learn in school. And now I'm going to say my points. Children learn from many sources, but it's two more important at school and at home. Since preschool, children learn important future lessons such as math, science, and reading. Only these basic things, we believe that this is what our start for a shaped future. We need a learning environment where there is no distraction, a place we can do practical experience, and a place somewhere like school. We can't only depend on our parents, which they've already made with their lives. School form future presidents and leaders. These are things that we can't get at home. And we should always remember that families are not that are made by blood or blood. Adoption and friendship, they are also. Thank you. And just to finish my presentation, my member group are Syria, Reggiana, Teshon, Arnaldo, and Adela. Thank you.
Each group will present all of their arguments. This group is presenting that children learn more or better with the family at home than at school. The other group is against that. They believe that school is much more better than home education. So I'll leave the floor to you. And after one speak, you give the microphone to your colleagues.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to support the motion of young people learn better with their families than in school. Early learning starts at home because family teach children how to speak, walk, and behave. And this is why family are the first teachers. And at school, they help us to cooperate and to work as a group. Thank you.
At home, children learn practical skills. Practical skills are abilities that we achieve through practice, like cooking, cleaning. I know that at school they clean, but they don't teach us, like they don't take us to the kitchen and show us how to clean. Here we can pass by the corridors and see the aunties clean, but they don't tell us, like, come here, I want to teach you how to clean. That's why I think that we learn more at home. Thank you.
I'm going to be supporting the motion that children learn more from their families than at school. Teachers can teach us the curriculum, they can teach us everything that we need to know, but also there are some things that only the parents can teach us, like resilience. Resilience means that they teach us how to face our problems head on. Like when we get anxiety, there's ones that help us, there's ones that lead us. And also, they can also teach us skills, like skipping, cleaning, and a lot of things. So I'm here to support the motion that, yeah, it is best, we learn best at home.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dweven, and I'm here to support the motion that young people, they learn more from their family at home rather than with teachers at school. Learning at home fits the child. Why do I say so? Because we all know parents, they know their children better than any teacher. And that makes teaching more easier than at school because they have more students rather than at home that is personal. They deal with you directly. And they feed the child by, they explain, they develop the child's skills like problem solving, safety skills, self-management, and even financial literacy. So basically, learning at home is more impactful than learning at school. Thank you.
Everyone, as they said, my name is Adela. I'm here to oppose the motion that children learn better with their family rather than at school. For us just to go to the past, we know that not every parent was able to go to school or even finish university. That means that not every parent is qualified for this kind of job. Well, not only talking about that, when parents, they have their own way so they can sustain you, they can sustain your family. Meaning that when they'll be doing their job, they won't have time to teach you everything, especially because they are not experts in everything. So here I'm to say that it's better off studying in school, learning in school, because here we've got all resources that are not even at home. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sina, and I'm here to disagree with the motion that young children learn more from their families than in school. We all know that our parents, they send us to school so that we can learn new things. With our teachers, our teachers and colleagues, they can help us when we have difficulties, they can teach us different skills, and we know that we can learn from each other. Our parents, they also send us to school because many of them, they spend more time at their work. So they send us to school because they know that they are teachers and other students that will give us knowledge and they will help us when we have difficulties. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Regiana, and I'm opposing the motion that says young children learn better with their families than at school. So, my point is, learning at home requires a lot of concentration. With our siblings, our brothers and sisters, they will just come, Regina, may I have an ice cream? Regina, why I'm learning? And this, we won't be concentrated on our way. and we will lose more time giving them asking than studying. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Station and I'm going against the motion that children learn better from homes than from school. Home takes away learning motivation and mentality. When you are at home, you have fewer concentration because everybody may come and disturb you. Maybe your siblings may come and ask you what you are doing, then start disturbing your work. Or just for emotion, you may go and start loitering around your home, and there will be no control for you. Most of the children that learn at home, they have problems of concentration because their parents may not pull them hard as we do in school. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Anaud and I'm here to oppose that children learn better at home rather than at school. At home, you don't get professional knowledge. In school, you get professional knowledge with our teachers and our friends that know much better than us, that can help us with the subjects that we have. Thank you.
Once again, good afternoon. I'm here to crash the point of Adelia. She said our parents, they don't have time for us, but I don't agree because parents, they have time for everything, meaning that they have time for you. And teachers, they are professional trained to their subjects, not with the young ones. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody, once again. And I beg to differ against Duivan's point. Duivan said that parents know children better and know how to best deal with them, but that may not be true in some cases. At their homes, parents may be guided by emotions and may even end up beating their children because they're not understanding the subject. So it's not very likely to let children learn at their homes with their parents. It's better if they are taken to school where the teachers have enough patience to best deal with them. Thank you.
The station said that teachers are the ones that have a lot of concentration with us. I don't agree with that. Schools, it just provides academic knowledge, skills, and some social interactions, while family serve as the primary sources of values, traditions, and life skills. They're the ones that stay with us every time. As we are growing up with them, not with our teachers.
Good afternoon once again. And I'm going to be there from what they say. When they say that here at school we don't clean, they don't teach us how to clean or even cook. I disagree with that because here at school is where most practical lessons happen. Here is where we clean, where we learn how to cook, and sometimes this might not be easy to be done at the home because of our duties and many of others concentration things. Like in boarding schools, children learn how to be independent with themselves. It's like we went to Zimbabwe trip to see that. And I believe that we can all try and do this, apply it today. Thanks.
I'm here to oppose what my colleague here Arnaldo said. He said that at home there's no professional training. Like how do you expect to how can you handle the profession that you get if you don't have skills to uplift that profession?
Definitely once again, I don't agree with what Chantel said. At home, we can't have the materials, for example, for the experiments. Now we are talking about lack of resources. At home, we don't have laboratories, we can't build laboratories, so that our parents teach us some experiments of science and etc. So at school, they can provide these materials. Laboratory, they can we also have the subject called home economics. It also teaches us how to clean, how to wash our clothes, and everything.
Once again, I want to crash Asiana's point in where does ice cream and learning have something to do with learning. We all have rooms. We can just lock the rooms and ask for people not to disturb us. And I don't agree with the point of view.
After once again, I beg to differ from Tony's point. Some few minutes ago, he said that at home they do practical. That includes cleaning, cooking, and all those things. But then guess what? At our school we've got home economics, and that is the subject that teaches us how to clean, how to cook, and many other things, even behavior or family stuff. That means that school was more professional, and not only one teacher for one subject, remember that. Because, for example, if I'm a teacher of home economics, and we've got 10 grades here, obviously I will never be able to teach all the grades. So here we can have more than 2 teachers for one subject, which can evaluate more the learning of cleaning. And just to give my point, how many of you can control your parents? You can raise up your hand if possible. I see no hand, which proves that no one can control your parents. If your parents say that, I'm lazy to teach you fractions, I'm lazy to teach you maths, okay, today we are not doing. There's no way you can say that, no, Dad, today I want to learn maths. Obviously, there's no way. So here I also would like to differ from Grievance point. He said that the parents, they have time for everything. But here comes the fact. Why do your parents take maids to your house since they are not busy? Alright, then if they are not busy, they are lazy. And then if they are lazy, they cannot teach you because of their own laziness. Why do your parents get maids for you? Even baby sisters, why do they take it? Because they are busy. And if they are not busy, they are lazy. With their laziness, they cannot teach. Absolutely nothing that I can tell you, they cannot teach. Thank you very much.
We now have internet where everything is available. It's not that you need to go to school to do chemical experience. You have alternatives, watching videos on internet and tutorials so that you know what we are doing. Thank you.
I'm here to say that we can use mobile phones to research. If you want to do an experience, and we can try it. But we don't have guidance. Maybe what about if you want to try that experiment and then everything is wrong? Who will guide you to say, no, this is correct, this is wrong? You just make a disaster there. Thank you. How can teachers know us more than our parents? How can they know our cultural traditions, our religions, and everything else?
Teachers, they may even not know everything about you, but they know how to best deal with you in questions of learning nowadays. Thank you.
We may not have computer lessons, but we can do online learning, and we may have guiding books that can help us to learn ICT.
My question goes to Adelia. She said that we can't have education in our house because some of our parents didn't go to school. My question is, did you ever ask your father why he didn't go to school? The reason.
Afternoon again, I'm here to answer what this question. I really did ask my parents this and we had a long conversation. He went to school, we did everything. But I talked about the past. The past we didn't have all the resources. We didn't have many schools, universities, or even let's talk about the time that someone came to Monaco. Did you hear that women they could not go to school? Girls they could not go to school. Also boys that are black like us could not go to school. You heard that, right? But then if you see the white people were in school, why? That's what I mean, they didn't go to school. And now I'm going to start the question. And this question goes to Chantel. If your own parents from today were to teach you at school 24/7, Would they really be an expert in all the subjects till you become a genius? Of course, our teachers are good at teachers. What I'm trying to say, yes, we need school, yeah. But then, we need school, but then, that's those skills, that's only a mother and father will teach.
Just a summary of your points so that we can close this debate.
We all agree that our house is our first environment where our parents they teach us values and they also teach us how to be ordered. But in school, they teach us how to work as a team, how to be confident and independent of yourself. If you start and you wake up, if you wake up, you are going to get your future without waiting for the money of your parents. But if you are someone who doesn't like to work and you are just waiting for your parents have made their own life. And if you don't wake up, you're not going to be no one in the future. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone that took their time to listen to us. It was quite nice, this debate. We had experienced a lot of things, new ideas on how to adapt with new things. And I also want to say that we also agreed in each group that all the aspects are quite nice and fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention. The presentation, the debate was wonderful for both of the groups. But above all, thank you for your efforts, both of the groups. This was a wonderful, wonderful debate. Take this experience with you. And at this point, I want to hear some applause from you.